everyone, this is Gail with Bring It to Life. So today what I decided to do is put up my fireplace mantle in my family room so you can kind of see how I do it. Some of you asked if I had a tutorial on my other one and I did not. I apologize, but I did show where I put the command hooks, and it's pretty much where I start. That wreath in there is from QVC. It's Bethlehem Lights, and tell you what, I don't remember how much I paid for it because I bought it last year, but that is one garland on there and it's really wide, so I really like it. For this fireplace mantle, I went ahead and added 3 hooks, 2 on each side of the mantle and 1 in the middle. This is how big the hooks are. I had smaller hook and everything came crashing down this morning before I went to work. So just to kind of show you what I'm doing. I can spend a lot of time on this. Sometimes I'll just walk back through, so I will show you how to do it, but like I said, I'll probably be adding and doing different things. But first thing is first here, I already have the lights and everything. This is a long pine needle garland. There's 2 here that I got at this place called Nell Hills in Kansas City. It's really full. It's a really nice base for my garland. And then I purchased this one last year. It's from Jacqueline Smith at Kmart. They had a clearance. I think I paid like $2 for this thing. It didn't have any lights in this, but it did have some poinsettias. So that's what it is. Okay. And it is heavy. I can see why it fell because it's pretty heavy. What I also liked about the long pine cone needles is it had pine cones already stuck in it. So maybe here, if I could just take out the lights real quick. Like I said, this was already up. So here I thought I was done, but lo and behold, it fell. And then somebody asked if I had a tutorial. I don't. So basically, it is heavy. These garlands are pretty heavy from Nell Hills here in Kansas City. Okay, so what I did is, where is the middle? I went ahead and attached the middle with a chenille stem. And then some of these, I guess, because of the fireplace, kind of got a little more rigid. So, first thing is, that is my center, so excuse the back of my head. So I will place that there in the center, and the hook will hold that in place. And then what I do is I just lift one side up, place it on the hook, so it will stay, and then lift up the other side, place it on the hook, and it will stay. Okay, now I got the middle. No, I don't have the middle. Okay, here is the 2 in the middle. And then I will just bend my branches down and around the fireplace. So I'm going to take old Saint Nick here. He'll be our centerpiece for right now. So, see, here's the hook that came off. Yeah, I had 6 of these on my fireplace. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if you can see it. And yeah, that did not hold. So, all right. Again, sorry for the back of my head. And then you just kind of fix it the way you want. And I like to go in the corner and bend it so it droops down. And same on the other side. And droop down. So, and then this. There you go. So it all droops down. So then, like I said, this garland was pretty too. It has pine cone, poinsettias, it has some of this willow branches in there. And I got lights in it too. So I'm just going to take off the lights real quick. And to make, there it goes. There it is. So I always like to go center like this. So kind of drop it down on each side. So this is my center point. And it's actually a pine cone again. So in the center, there's probably going to be like 3 pine cones. But the one thing that is important, you guys, is you need to fluff these up. Mine is all flat because it fell over. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place it on top and flatten it out on this side and flatten it out on that side. And then what I do is I take these big pines and, oops, okay, I take these long pine needles and I take the other reed and I kind of crisscross around them so they kind of mix up together, okay? So, and then you have your poinsettias, and of course you'll want to make sure all the pine cones are down. And I know it's really full, but that's my look I'm going here for. If you're all thinking about Santa Claus behind me, that is a picture that I got at Kirkland's about 5 years ago. So, and then you just fluff it all up and make sure to use your branches from your smaller one to integrate through, and you just twist them because they're like twist ties. Okay, so while I'm fluffing, I'm going to pause the video and then I'll show you after. Okay, so I fluffed up everything. I mixed up the branches. It's just like a twist tie. You just take the two branches and wrap it around. So for the lights, pretty simple, you guys. I don't mess around too much with the lights. And you just grab one end. And I'm actually going to plug it in. There we go. And I just start here and I just mix it in. And you just keep mixing it in. You can do so many different things with your mantle. There are so many ways that you can decorate your mantle. Tons of YouTube channels, tons of Google searches. You will find what's right for your mantle, right for your family, and what's right for you. This is how I decorate my mantle. That doesn't mean that you have the same product, but different things, and you can make it your own. So this is just kind of like a little tutorial on how I do mine. And like I said, you will develop your own way of doing your own mantle. And I just intertwine the lights. I love how they shimmer at nighttime. You know, it gives it a nice glow. And so then when I get to the end here, I always like to come back around. It's not the best, this will not be my best feature, the back of my head, but it is what it is at this point. So, and then you just keep fluffing, because as you put things in, things are going to get flatter. So you just put things in and you just fluff it up, because you really want it to look a little natural. You don't want it to look, you know, especially with these kind of branches. This garland here is just incredible. I think I paid $21 per side for the pine cone, and it's a really firm, good quality product, and I really like it. And it actually feels like the stuff outside. So, and then you can just decide how you want to do your. So next up will be the ribbon, how I do my ribbon. So I'm going to pause, go get my ribbon, and we'll do it again. Okay, so for this year, I kind of wanted to bring a rustic lodge look to my family room. So last year, I bought, I think 6 or 8 of these rolls of burlap. They were really inexpensive, so I just went ahead and grabbed it. And I really like this black and red checkered, I think they call this a buffalo print, not sure. But I just like this, so they have these at Walmart. They're $2.46. So I'm not gonna use all of this in this mantle, because that would be way too much. But I'm just going to show you the basic on how I do it. And I have my piece of wire here, my nose pliers. And the hard part will be to just put this up. There it goes. The tag. Okay, so this is how I do this. You want to kind of go from one end to the other because I want the bow to be in the middle, the nice bow, and work my way through with it. So I'm going to measure, and I usually double inside. Let's see here. So I'm just going to let it fall. There we go. So I measure like this, so it's about halfway, and then I give some for a bow. And actually, it just looked big. I'm going to use the whole thing, it looks like. So then you want to kind of center it. So I really don't want to cut this if I don't have to, but okay, so you just grab your ribbon in the middle, and of course I want to grab this. I hope it's enough, and if not, I'll just cut the ends of this. And you want to do the same thing. You kind of want to grab this in the middle. There we go. So since I like that ribbon so much, so I'm going to go ahead and make my loop in the middle and twist it, and then another loop this side and twist it, and then I'm going to grab this side and make a loop. Wait a second. You don't want to twist it, you just want to grab it, because there we go. And another bow on this side so your ribbon falls. And of course you got to work with it as you go. So I'm going to work with this, and then I will put it on my mantle and show you the end result with the ribbon. So here you have it. I put the burlap in the garland, and I added the ribbon, and it just pops that red right out of there. I don't know if you noticed, I have Santa in the middle here. I'm going to see if you can see. I don't even know if you can see those. I'm going to put it down a little bit. There we go. Okay, so I have 2 trees that are on each side of my fireplace. I'm going to go ahead and plug this in for you so you can kind of see. Now, I purchased those potting 2 pots at Home Depot and some rocks. These trees, you guys, were thrown away, and I found them and I brought them home. There was nothing wrong with them. They still has the little legs, but what I decided to do is just go ahead and put it around my garland. For right now, I just threw these poinsettias, but those are not going to stay. But I went ahead and cut my garland, because what I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm just going to go ahead and cut some pieces, about this wide, and you just do your 2 corners together, and I'm going to go ahead and tuck those into the tree. See how simple that is? Just tuck them in the tree on each side of my mantle. So nothing goes to waste, and I think this is a look that I'm going to go for the next few years for my living room. I really like this look. I really like the rustic look. I'm going to build on that. I've been looking for like an old pair of snowshoes to put in my decor. Pair of skis. I do have my sled somewhere in here that fell off yesterday, but we'll return it later. And then notice how simple little piece of burlap in a tree just adds to this tree. And you don't need a lot. You just need a couple of pieces here and there, and I'm going to add my reds and all that. So this is my sneak peek part 3 of my house tour for Christmas 2016. I hope that you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to do a close-up look so you can kind of see what it looks like so far, and then we'll go from there. So here we go. See how I have the burlap mixed into the garland? And that is the tree with the burlap in it. And it just glows, the lights just glow through it. And that is jolly old Saint Nick. He's new this year. He came and joined our family for the holidays. So Once again, you guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing my videos and subscribing. I hope that you like this sneak peek of my fireplace mantle. Keep your eyes open for part 4 of my entryway, and then it will be the entire house for the holidays. So remember, I bring things home, I bring it with love, and I bring it to life. Thanks for watching.